Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, episode 11. I mean, let's just go ahead and get to what was the most important part of this episode. Okay, so Shereé went up to Drew and comforted her. You know, they semi made up. Great. I love it. But let's go. I mean, it's like the rest of the whole episode is just filler, 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 filler. except, oh Lord, oh Lord, except for Kenya's fall. Mm. Ooh. Okay, let's talk about this. So, let me just say this. I've said in my other videos that Kenya, first of all, reminds me of someone who I despise. And she has no redeeming qualities in my book. I mean, she's a mean girl. She actively laughs at other people's suffering. Like, she legitimately laughs when people suffer. That's basically what, like a sadist. She basically makes everything all about her. We remember Kenya Moore hair care. We remember her quite literally going after Apollo, seemingly just to upset Phaedra. Like, she didn't give a dang about Apollo. It was literally like she was known for going after other people's men. Drama follows her wherever she goes. She plants these little seeds, she drops these little bombs, and then she disappears. Like, so she's not accountable. Like, she says stuff that's super duper mean, but she laughs while she's doing it. And so it's supposed to be like, I don't know. She just has no redeeming qualities for me. So, we talked about in the last episode, Courtney was just touching her arm, quite literally. Courtney was just like, ha, like laughing and touching her arm. She goes, don't touch me. Like, please don't touch me. The equivalent of like, don't touch me, peasant, you know? And so in this episode, like, y'all know I talk about karma on this channel. She falls. She slips up in the rain. She falls and she hurts her hip really badly. Now, so Courtney says the same thing, you know, like karma is real, basically. And Drew's like, oh, well, I don't think you should say that. I don't think that's appropriate for this moment. I think that Drew is being a little bit naive there. And I also think that it's more pointing to, it's like foreboding the stuff that's going on with Drew. Maybe Drew has guilty conscience about some stuff that she did. So she don't want to believe in karma right now because karma might be coming to knock on her door. Kenya, baby girl, please, just be a nicer person. Like, it's not that hard. Just be a nicer person. I know she had a rough childhood. We've talked about that, but I think she needs to be a nice person. Anyway, okay, so moving on. The other big thing from this episode, the talks of Drew having an affair with a woman. You see there? That's why I kissed a girl when I was in university. You gotta get it out of the way before you get married. You can't get married and then be like, I'm about to dip into the woman pool. No, Drew. So you guys know I have a soft spot for Drew. And I think that out of a lot of the women in the show, she actually has a successful career. She's not just a housewife. She's a reputable actress. And she's been pretty good for stepping up to saying, hey, because we know a lot of times when there are actresses on shows or actresses in public, in the public space, people like to say they're acting all the time, you know, as a way to attack them. And she's been quite good at putting down her foot at saying, I am an actor. I'm an actor as my profession, you know, like, but I'm a person. I've liked that she is young, but at the same time, she is ambitious. She's she just seems down to earth, you know. She seems like a down to earth person. Those are her redeemable qualities. But the qualities that I think have gotten her into trouble here is she can be a little bit naive. And I think that she's been propping up a marriage that maybe has been toxic for quite some time. And it seems like maybe she's got some insecurities from that. It seems like maybe we're looking at a narcissistic empath dynamic, you know, in which Ralph might be a narcissist, you know, like maybe some. And you guys know I don't like to speculate too much on this stuff. I don't like to get too much into people's marriages, but it just hurts me to see that they're at this point because, then again, what do we really know? Like, we know that sometimes people who have been abused can adopt on the techniques of the abuser. And so maybe she's been sitting in this toxic marriage, seeing her husband cheat on her, and maybe that was some deep thing in her to get back at him as something, or to prove her womanhood in some way. You know, I'm really upset. I guess that's the best that I can say there is I'm really sad because I was really, really rooting for Drew. I was really rooting for Drew and Ralph. And I was hoping that they would work it out, you know, and I was hoping that he was a good guy. I think that people aren't just good or bad. I think people are both good and bad wrapped all up together. And so this is just a new opportunity for growth for both of them. But I do pray at the very least that Drew finds the love that she deserves. And I hope in this moment of struggle that the women, that Bravo won't just abandon her. Because I do think that she needs people. I still like Drew. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe that's a fault with me. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, she just seems like a genuine person to me. But it could just be me. Could be because she's the other millennial on the show. I don't know. Great, guys. Let me know what you think. If you're new here, go ahead. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell so you know whenever I post a video. And I'll see you next time.